All right, everyone, take a nice deep breath. Let it go. And just kind of relax into the mat and welcome everybody. So glad everybody is here. And we're going to get started. All right. If you have been coming to the class, you know that we have been working on the four aims or the four directions that yoga suggests we take every day that will bring prosperity into our life. The first one was wealth. And don't confuse that for material things. But do remember that it is not wealth that destroys, it's greed. The second one is pleasure. And we have to be very careful with pleasure because it's very easy to tip it over to pain in things such as addictions. And so yoga reminds us to seek moderation and balance in all things. Harmony is the third one. And what that means is just to stop fighting against the struggles of life and allow things to flow. And now today we're going to do the fourth one. And the fourth one is liberation. Liberation is not a static state of being, but a dynamic and continuous process. It's about making peace with life as it is, observing life without disturbances and judgment. This ongoing process of liberation is what leads us to discover true freedom, and it all starts with accepting change. Change is the only absolute in life, so why do we find it so difficult to accept it? We want permanence because it makes us feel safe, content, and connected. But things in this world are constantly changing, right down to the molecules that make up your body. That is why we need liberation. It gives us the freedom to accept things and then let them come and go without attachment. It is not an easy thing to do. We must constantly work to find our balance, to be strong, to stay flexible, and make peace with life just as it is. That's karma, and that is why we are here to practice yoga today. So let's get started. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, push out. Take a breath. And on the exhale, push to the sides. Take a breath. And on the exhale, come in and fold back to the center. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale back. Bow your head. Close your eyes. Take a breath. And let it go. Release your hands and let's come on to your back. We're going to bring the feet and the knees together as we open up the hip flexors and the lower back. Palms are at the side. Drop your knees down and push the soles of your feet together, relaxing the knees. Then take your hands and kind of push your hip bones and your lower back into the mat. So we open and stretch. Take a deep breath and let it go. Release the hands back to the mat and roll your knees back up and touch them together. Take the feet slightly apart because we're going to stretch the spine now. Just remember, it's very important to stretch before we do the standing poses. So come up to the bridge, locking in, then hands over the head and stretch as far as you can. Bring the hips down, legs out, and roll the hands back till they touch the mat. Bring them up over your head. The thumbs are pointing back towards you. Lift your hands towards the ceiling. Lift your feet and then reach for your feet. Bend your knees, bring it into a tuck. Take a breath. And on the exhale, come down and let go into the mat. Relax. Right, up to a sitting position. And from here, come over onto your hands and knees into the flat back. I'm going to stretch us in the puppy now. So really try to stretch your arms out. You want the stretch through the arms and the shoulders and down through the spine. Bring your forehead down and lift the hips all the way up. And then take a deep breath and let it go. Bring your hands back to the shoulders and lift back up to a flat back first. From here, we'll now take it into the down dog, or stretching the feet first. So roll up and bounce the heels a little bit. Just like we need to stretch everything in the body, let's stretch the feet, roll up on the ball of the foot and push the heel down and take it side to side. And then push the heels down. And lift up through your hips, dropping gently through the spine and the head between your shoulders, dangling loose. You want to let go and relax. Take a deep breath and release. Take your right foot, step forward, drop your left knee, and come up with a nice straight line. First, it's a straight line to the ceiling. Take your right hand to the outside of the right foot and open up with the left and breathe. Bring your left hand back down and step back into the down dog, pushing the heels down, lifting the hips, find your strength, and then let go through the spine and the head. Step forward left, drop the right knee and come up straight line first. Left hand, outer side of the left foot, open. Breathe. Bring your hand back down and step back into the down dog. Come up on the balls of the feet and forward into the plank so we can build some strength. Pushing back into your heels or dropping the knees for modification. Bend a little bit and hover above the mat. Now push and come back to down dog. Up on the balls of the feet again, forward this time, as if going into a plank, but drop your knees, hips, chest, and chin, and then up through to the cobra. Down, and push back to child's pose. And then let's come up for our sitting Zen. So as you come into the sitting position, we are working on liberation today. And to find liberation and true freedom is to find contentment and peace. It means to let go and just be at peace and content with things as they are. So let's build the cup. Your left hand goes out to signify contentment. Your right, peace. Thumbs together, make the cup. Pull it in and place it in your lap and drop your shoulders. Close your eyes. Now clear your mind and do 3 deep breaths. When you bring contentment and peace to your life, you discover liberation. And then let's open our eyes, and we're going to come up standing. So if you can, bring your feet and balance with your hands, and then draw straight up. And that allows you to bring yourself all the way up into alignment. Let's go ahead and do a forward bend and a little twist to the spine. Take your heels out and your toes in, but do take a moment and pull back and center over your hips. That's where you want to start. Take a nice deep breath. Come on down. Swing the hands and lift them up. Come down with the hands. Take your left to your right ankle and twist and look up. Draw across to the other side, look up. Come back to the center. Place your right hand on your belly, pull it in tight and hold it. Left hand to your lower back and draw up through your center. All the way up, center, roll the feet in, and come to a standing prayer. Shoulders back and chin is up. Take a deep breath and let it go. All right, take your feet apart a little bit, toes are pointing out, and we're going to start working on our balance with the standing mountain, but we need to work the feet. So bend your knees a little and kind of let the weight of your body sink into your feet, and take a moment and just kind of connect with your feet and feel how we work everything together to find alignment. Straighten the knees, pull through your thighs, open up your hips, come up through the chest, shoulders back, palms down, chin is up, push it back, align your spine. Take a moment and appreciate both feet on the ground and a sense of perfect alignment and balance. Take a breath, let it go, relax your body, slight bend to the knees and back into the feet. Now remember, it all begins with the feet. They're a foundation. They are so important, so let's work them now. Curl your toes under and lift up through the arch of your foot so you strengthen that underneath of the foot. Flip to the ball, toes are up and spread them out. Now drop the big toe in and be aware of the inner muscles of your legs tensing and doing the work to hold you upright. Then flip to the little toes and you'll notice the outer part of your legs, the outer muscles start doing the work. But what we want is we want everything in balance. So to do that, we're going to roll the ball in, the toes, drop into the mat with a slight balance, bend to the knees, and then straighten your knees. Be aware of your thighs doing the work, your hips, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your chin, back, and every part of your body working to bring you to a place of perfect balance. Take a breath and release. All right, now it's wonderful having both feet on the ground, but remember that isn't life. Life's going to throw you all kinds of ways. So let's take it off balance with the tree. Take your left foot out and extend so that you feel that little bit of tilting. Then drag it in and bring the ball to the heel and draw yourself up to your center. And here is your modified tree. Now, if you want to take the tree deeper, bring your leg up, find it, and everyone hold for 30 seconds. Take the tree up. Now, as you open it, roll your shoulders back slightly and sink into your hips. Come back up. Pull your hands to your heart. Take a breath. And on the exhale, take a moment, put both feet on the ground and appreciate both feet, that moment of balance. Because we're going to take it off balance to the other side and bring it in, draw it up, take a moment, get your focus, hold here or go here, wherever you want to go today. Take yourself to your tree and hold. We go up and we open. Come back up. Pull down to your heart. Take a breath. And on the exhale, put both feet on the ground. Appreciate this moment. Both feet and in balance. Take a deep breath and let it go. All right, for the second balancing today, we're going to do the eagle pose. So remember, Garuda, and this is part of liberation, Garuda removes himself, the eagle, from Ravana, all the chaos going on around here. And it comes in and finds his center. Take your left foot and cross it over your right and sit. Here, or wrap if you would like, or keep your foot to the side. Wrap your arms and bring it in, bring the beak in against the bridge of your nose. Focus. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Hold the pose. Take a breath. And on the exhale, come back, release, and drop. To the other side, come in and sit. Try to draw a straight line down. You can wrap or keep. Come in, get your focus, look straight ahead, hold and breathe. Take a breath, and on the exhale, come back, put your feet on the ground, stand tall, take a nice deep breath, and let it go. All right, we need to build strength, so let's work on our triangle. We're going to step out with the right, and the left goes back, turning the hips and centering them. Pull back a little bit so you're centered and in alignment. Hand to your thigh, arm is up, and you slide down. It matters not how far down you go, but what's important is the arm is up and the palm is facing away as you slide in so that you open up your chest and take some deep, long breaths. Liberation does not mean having the freedom to do whatever you want to do. What it means is when something is heavy, you have the ability to just let go. Feel the heaviness in your arm, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, let it come down and fall behind your back. Take your eyes to your right toes. Make sure you use your eyes. It's important for your balance. Go across the mat with your eyes and up over the left shoulder. And back down till you get to the right toes. Bend the right knee, come down and press for strength. And while you have your strength, add flexibility, go under. And then come back up and press again. Take your arms straight up, straight over. Then bring it around, and when you come to your center, scoop up and come right back to the standing prayer. All right, let's take it on the other side. And again, align, get ready, and slide into it, and hold, and breathe. There's that heavy arm. Take a breath. On the exhale, let it come down behind. Go to your left toes. Across the mat with your eyes. Up over the shoulder. Bring it back. Bend the left knee, come down and press. Flexibility, go under, up, reach, over, big long reach, and then bring it around and come up and connect right back at your center with a deep inhale and an exhale. All right, let's take this to warrior now, continuing with strength. So as you come into the warrior, shoulders are back, chin is up. Let's stretch it out first. Lean back, come down, tap, reach, and fold in. Left steps back, and at the same time you pull your body back and drop straight down into your base on the hips. Bring the arms up, chin, soldier's chin, look straight ahead, and begin to take some deep, long breaths, drawing the breath through the body. Take a breath, and on the exhale, bring your arms down and just drop the shoulders, soft. Take a breath. As you exhale, step into standing prayer, and then step out into warrior two, again, pulling back over your center and stretching your arms out. And I remind you, life's going to stretch you in a lot of directions. Stay connected to your center. Life will also humble you. So come behind, hold your strength, and come down, humble warrior. Come back up. Stretch. Straighten the front knee, twist the waist, reach out. Swing it back to warrior two. Then take a breath. And on the exhale, come right back to a standing prayer. And we're ready to do warrior three. Focus, balance, strength, flexibility. Take the ball of your left foot to the heel of the right first. Then sit into it. Now you have your center at your heart. Take a breath. And on the exhale, come on out and reach out into warrior three. You can also touch your back toe or lift. Pull your hands to your heart. Take a breath. As you exhale, swing the leg, put the foot on the ground, stand up tall. Let's do the other side. Inhale, exhale down. Tap, tap, reach, and come to your center. Left foot forward, right is back. Again, pull back and let your body come down. Strong base, arms are up, and your chin is up, and we will work your power channel. Remember, it goes from the root to the throat, and it is about digestion, assimilation, and elimination. Keep yourself healthy using your breath. You'll draw the breath up and push it out through your mouth. Hold the pose. Here we go. Inhale up. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now we bring it down. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your shoulders, roll them out, open up your rib cage, hold the pose, and take some deep breaths into your diaphragm. Every mammal has a diaphragm, and we cannot live without the diaphragm, for it is the diaphragm that allows us to breathe. So really keep it nice and strong. Take a breath, and on the exhale, step in, and we go right out to warrior two on the other side. Bringing ourselves into alignment and stretching. Shoulders back, really stretch your arms out and appreciate your ability to hold yourself center. Take your hands behind. Find your strength first. It's right here in your solar plexus. Hold it and come down. And then come up. Stretch. Pull back. Turn and reach. And come back. Take a breath and step in, and let's do warrior three. Really important that you bring the ball to the heel. So you come in close to your center and sit into it and find it right here, up to the heart. Take a breath, and on the exhale, come up and come out into warrior three. Pull to your heart. Take a breath. Exhale, feet on the ground, standing tall. All right, heart's important, so let's do our frog pose to pump up that energy. So come on down onto the balls of your feet with your fingers spread. We'll drop the heels. We got a count of 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Now stay on the balls of your feet. Take your hands and scoot back a little, and you'll find yourself sitting onto your heels. Hold here, or take it a little deeper with me by coming to the knees, to the head, to the ceiling, to the head, to the knees. Take a breath. As you exhale, drop the heels and come right into a tuck pose, all the way down. Feel yourself grounded. Remember, you have to be grounded before you can fly. So from there, open up. And then come in and place your hands against your forehead and close your eyes. And we have a breath of gratitude, for it is good to practice gratitude every day. So the question is, what can you be grateful for today? Find it, hold on to it, take a deep breath, and exhale. And release, and bring it down, and come on out and shake your legs out a little bit. All right, we're going to take this down to the mat now, sitting up nice and tall to begin with. And then we'll come down knee, all the way down to the mat, arms at your side. Close your eyes. Now take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let go. And relax into that place of doing nothing. This is the path of liberation, letting go. However, to really practice liberation, we have to work. And so we have to come back and do some work. We're going to do either legs up or our shoulder stand all the way up, which reminds you that we reverse gravity and it's good for our circulation. So if you're on the mat or on a chair or whatever, wherever you want to put your legs up, bring them straight up. If you want to do shoulder stand, here we go. Inhale and exhale, come up. Your feet are up to the ceiling. You tuck the chin. Wherever you go, close your eyes and allow yourself to focus on the tingling, the flowing, the moving of the energy from your feet all the way down through your legs. Now let's open your legs into a small V. We start with a slight stretch. And then you're going to bring your feet up and start to crisscross your ankles fast. When you do this, you're pushing that flow of energy through your veins and pumping it down into the vital organs. This is so good for your health, so keep it going. And then bring them in and cross them and press them together and hold them. Draw your knees down into a tuck pose, down in towards your belly, and hold. We're pushing everything into the vital organs. Release your legs now and come back up towards the ceiling. You're all the way up, stretch, And then open up and make a bigger V for me with the legs. Now bring the legs back up. And when you bring them together, point your toes up towards the ceiling. And we're going to shift side to side, getting a good stretch throughout the body. So I drop an imaginary rope around your right ankle, and I start to pull it towards the ceiling. As you bend your left knee and drop your left side, and get that long, long stretch. Now let's reverse that. Bring the left up and drop the right away and get the left big, big, long stretch. But remember, ultimately, we want to bring everything into perfect alignment, perfect balance. So bring the right up to meet the left, and we come up and we have that long stretch on both sides. Then open your big V, all the way open. Bring your legs back up together. And now you're going to bend the knees and come back into that tuck pose and hold the tuck pose. We will do 3 deep breaths through the belly. When I say inhale, the belly expands. And when I say exhale, it contracts. Belly breath is the breath that drives the oxygen to your vital organs. So let's begin. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now in the next breath, when I say exhale, I want you to release the tuck and come back to the mat. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Let go. Stretch your legs. Arms at your side. The palms are down. You close your eyes. Take a moment. Just let go and do nothing. Now roll over to one side. And from that one side, come up to either easy pose or hero pose, sitting between your feet. And we're going to move up to our face. The most important joint in your body is your jaw. It's how you feed yourself, how you breathe, how you speak. It's very important. So we're going to work that now. Resting your hands onto your knees, drop your shoulders. Tilt your head back and take the tip of your tongue under the roof of your mouth and turn your corners up. Make a smile and lift. Strengthen the muscles and the bones. Now lower down until your chin comes right here and you're looking straight ahead. Pull your cheeks in for the cheekbones. And then relax. We need to feed the gut. How you do that is the enzymes that you create with your saliva. So with the lion pose, we will swallow. Here we go. Inhale. Pull the tongue in and swallow. And never forget that the tongue is a muscle. It is very important for speaking, for tasting, for swallowing. So let's keep it strong. Take the tip of your tongue to the tip of your lips and turn it up into a funnel. And hold that funnel as you pull up through your jaw. We'll take a breath, blow it out through the tongue, flatten it. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, and relax. All right, let's take this over and come into an embryo. Bring your forehead down and drop your arms. Liberation, the ability to let go, to accept and let go. We carry tremendous stress in our shoulders, so let's focus on letting that go. When I say inhale, you'll lift your shoulders, and on the exhale, just let everything go. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands up and place them onto your lower back with your forehead down and your eyes closed. We draw the energy from the root to the third eye because the third eye is awareness. And if you want to experience liberation in life, that kind of freedom, that accepting, it begins with being aware of what to let go of and how to move in a peaceful and contentful way. You can raise your arms or leave them on the mat. Here we go. Go to the base of your spine and inhale up and exhale out at the third eye, and then give it a couple of deep breaths. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the arms. Let your shoulders go, fold in. And then come on up for the second sitting Zen. Life will hand us all kinds of things. Everything is an opportunity to learn and grow. So if you want to experience freedom, which is not the ability to do whatever you want, but the ability to accept and let go, it's done with contentment. It's done with peace. And when you draw that to yourself and drop it in your lap, drop your shoulders, close your eyes, be very quiet. Take 3 deep breaths. In this moment, you are practicing liberation. Embrace it. Open your eyes. Let's go to the symbol of yoga. Let's take a moment, and you can put yourself either into easy pose, half lotus, or a full lotus, as we take a moment to remind ourselves that when we practice yoga, it is with the body, the mind, and the soul. Bring your hands behind, close your eyes, and bow to the mat. Come up slowly with the eyes closed. Hands to your knees. Drop them. From the base of the spine, we will lift all the way up to the third eye. Feel yourself lift and elevate. Here we go. Inhale up. And as you exhale, you'll find yourself lifted. Body, mind, and soul. Now release your legs and let's come on to the mat, all the way down, palms at your side. And we're going to take a little journey now out into the universe. Bend your knees and push your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the big toes and pull down. Bring the shoulders to the mat. Close your eyes and start to sway. And as you start to sway, let yourself go to that empty vacuum, that empty space where it's just you drifting peacefully through time. It's easy to practice liberation, accepting and letting go when there's nothing to disturb you, no obstacles, no chaos in your life, but just drifting. But again, that is not human life. Human life is full of chaos, full of change. We're going to come back as that vulnerable human being, so hold still. When I say exhale, you'll drop to the mat with your legs and arms open into pentacle. Here we go. Inhale, and as you exhale, arms and legs all the way open in the most vulnerable position you could possibly be in. Remember, the human experience is all about the feelings, emotions, everything. We're here to experience all of it. To do that with a sense of liberation requires balance, strength, flexibility, and bring your arms in, place them at your side, put your heels together, relax, a sense of peace and contentment. Close your eyes. We're going to take a few moments to just be at peace and breathe. Take a deep breath and feel your body rise. And as you exhale, feel it fall. Liberation, understanding that everything in life rises and everything falls. Take a deep breath and feel the breath come to you. And as you exhale, feel it go. Everything in life comes and everything goes. Be at peace with it. Take a few moments. Relax. Be at peace. Now we're going to slowly come back by rolling over to one side. And from that one side, bring yourself up and come back to easy pose, right where we started today, with the hands on the knees, dropping your shoulders and allowing your body to sink down into your sit bones, connecting at the base of your spine. Keep your eyes closed as we move to the crown. Using the breath, here we go. Inhale up And when you exhale, let that beautiful lotus flower open at the top of your head and sit here in this peaceful moment beneath your crowning glory. There is a proverb that goes, "The more things change, the more they stay the same." This refers to the ever-changing element of nature held fast by the never-changing essence of life. Although things in the material world are constantly changing, the underlying essence of life stays the same. Love, hatred, war, peace, feast, and famine will always exist. Life will continually present us with the fundamental challenges of existence. It is our approach to these things that constantly change. Since the beginning of time, humans have waged war and conflict. How we approach it and what we call it has continually changed. Flip your palms up and extend out your index finger, the symbol of your ego. And as you extend it out, feel that little tug trying to pull you away from your center. The ego wants control. This is how it feels safe and secure. But in the power struggle, the ego forbids itself from experiencing contentment and peace. Pull your finger in and place your thumb on top, the symbol of your soul. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, surrender to your soul. The soul will remind you to accept things as they are and to flow with life. When you do this, if only for a moment, you will discover liberation, the freedom to accept, let go, and be content and at peace with life, just as it is. Bring your hands to prayer. Close your eyes and lift up through your spine all the way up to the crown. So we're lifting tall, and we will close with a breath. Take a deep breath. Let it go. And namaste. May you go with health, happiness, and peace. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will come over and shut the recording off and then say goodbye.
Thank you, Lynn.